Welcome to the Tripod Sports Podcast. My name is Castle, and with me are Catman and Chappers. Boys, we've been off for 2 weeks. We had my birthday, and we took another week off last week. Chappers wasn't feeling well. Catman and I think I just didn't feel like recording.
I think we just decided that it would be best to wait another week since we were going to talk tournament anyway.
Yeah. Tournament. Let's just jump right into it. How many people got fucked?
I did.
Everybody got fucked.
Royally. 3 ways.
I mean, UVA, Maryland, Baltimore County, or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Labradors.
The Labrador Retrievers.
Who only lost to Kansas State by like 7 points.
Yeah. That was a very low-scoring game, 43-50.
And which worked out in their favor, I think, clearly. Like, I don't think there's any way in hell they had a chance in winning a shootout with Kansas State.
I mean, like, there's just a lot of shit that happened. Arizona losing to Buffalo.
Yep.
That was a fucking weirdo.
Yep.
Weird one. Sorry.
Obviously, Loyola Chicago not only winning the play-in game, but now going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Elite.
Unreal.
Well, yeah, Final Four, which is just ridiculous.
They're taking on Michigan.
God, I hope they win so bad.
Syracuse over Michigan State.
Yep, that was a big one.
That one fucked me real hard.
Did it really?
Oh, yeah.
Texas A&M over North Carolina, I think, was actually a pretty big one. I don't think anyone really saw that one coming.
No, because I had UNC winning it all.
Right. And if you did, good for you. I mean, I understand seeding-wise it wasn't necessarily a huge upset, but I think most people would agree that was kind of a huge upset.
Yeah, that I got fucked by that one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think a lot of people were really betting heavy on Texas A&M.
Yeah, essentially the whole left side of the bracket was just chaos. The right side was mostly chalk. Like, there were a couple of upsets in there, but it was mostly chalk. The left side was just nuts.
There's a lot of red on the left side of my bracket. There's a lot of green on the right side.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Who beat Xavier? Didn't they get tossed, like, second round?
Yeah, they got tossed second round.
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State.
Yeah, that one I'm not terribly
Which,
surprised by. Xavier's overrated every year.
Which we saw Florida State play in Tampa at the beginning of the season. They took on like Tulane or something. We went because we got free tickets. Thanks, Kevin. And wasn't impressed with the squad when we saw them, but I guess that was the beginning of the season. So
well, that's what I was saying. That's why I was saying at the start. That's why I use analytics because you can watch 1 or 2 games and you're like, this team is dog shit, and then you turn on the tournament and it's like, this is not the same team. It's just like, from night to night, these teams will look drastically different.
yeah.
Right.
And so just watching 1 or 2 games and basing it off of that isn't the best way to do it. That being said, I didn't do well either, so.
God, even Nevada making it as far as they did, I think, was kind of a big deal.
Yeah. And I want you guys to know I did not pick Texas to win that game against Nevada. I did not play the hometown favorite.
Good for you. I
Yeah.
picked
Oh, I had
Ohio State to beat Gonzaga, so.
I had Texas in that game, and Texas should have won that game. They were in control
Yeah.
most of the game. I was really mad
Yeah,
about that.
didn't they blow a lead with like
a
3
huge
minutes
lead.
left? They went on like a 12-2 run or something.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you, like, you shouldn't have trusted them.
Yeah,
Because they've done this all fucking year.
but sometimes it's not about trusting them as much as just doubting the other team.
I don't.
For me, more often than not, it's just completely and utterly discounting another team. It's not so much like, oh yeah, Texas has got it on lock. It's just like, Nevada? I don't think so.
Right, but I don't know. I guess I saw throughout the season that when it came down to a pressure situation, they were really bad. They lost back-to-back against Duke and Gonzaga, where they had the lead going into the last 3 minutes of the game, and they just gave it away.
Yeah.
It was just sad. I don't know. What else, guys?
I don't know.
Wichita State?
Yeah, they got bounced. But, like... Yeah, Marshall, the Thundering Herd, that was pretty surprising. The fact that they played West Virginia in the second round is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that used to be a really old football rivalry, so that's funny. It's probably the first time they've met in like 60 years with any sort of relevance in any sport.
Yeah, and the governor of West Virginia showed up at the game, and they were interviewing him, and like he was just trying to talk up West Virginia and how good of a day it was for West Virginia, and I'm like,
you're trying too hard.
Well, I mean, it was like, I get it. Your state fucking blows, and you need to, like, talk around in circles about it, but you sound like a fucking backyard bumpkin. I don't care that you went to, like, you got a college degree from Marshall. You still sound like you're from fucking West Virginia.
Randy Moss went to Marshall.
West Virginia still has a shittier GDP than Wales, so, you know.
Better.
Oh, better. My bad.
It's still shittier than, like, all the other states.
It's true. I forgot. We were on the Wales side, not the West Virginia side.
I was on the Wales side. You guys were on the West Virginia side.
Yeah, my bad.
West Virginia is still the worst state in the union, though, so...
Yeah, no escaping that.
Is it?
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Okay. Without a doubt.
Okay.
What's worse than West Virginia?
I don't know. I'm not, like, you said it with so much conviction. I mean, I have no data to back up anything I would say.
Look, as surprising as it might seem, everywhere we've been in Alabama since my parents moved there.
Alabama would absolutely be at the top of my list.
Alabama's way nicer than it's nicer than Mississippi too, but it's also it's way nicer than West Virginia.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I have no data. I have not traveled the Deep South very well, so
that's probably a good thing.
I would imagine it is.
Like, I would almost want to put...
what about Tennessee? Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Tennessee has Memphis and Nashville.
Kentucky's up there.
Kentucky's definitely up there.
Kentucky's definitely bottom 5 or top 5.
Oh, absolutely. Cincinnati, consider that a separate territory. Actually. It should be annexed.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you're going to call Buffalo a separate territory, too.
No, but we should embrace Buffalo. We should...
This is a slippery slope. You can't go down that road.
It should be annexed, at the very least.
It's a shitty city, I get it, but you have to own it.
But
you have to take the good with the bad, man.
No, you don't. Not when there's, guerrilla hate crimes being committed there.
It's true.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to this Final Four discussion. Then we're going to jump into the bracket challenge, the Tripod Sports Podcast, bracket challenge. But
I'm not paying attention.
It's okay. Final Four, though, we've got Loyola Chicago against Michigan, and we've got Villanova, Kansas. Showdown in San Antonio. I mean, do we expect Loyola Chicago to continue this weird streak of dominance?
No.
They can't, right?
I don't. Go ahead.
They have not really. They've been pretty lucky as far as their matchups along the way.
Yeah.
And although the last game they won pretty convincingly, the first 3 games they won by like a total of 5 points or something like that, or 4 points. I mean, even the first game they had to hit a 3 from Vietnam at the buzzer basically to win it. They were down by 2. And so they've kind of... I don't mean to undermine what they've done because they've made a great run. But they haven't played the best teams, and they have really scraped by in a couple of these games. And I don't think any of the teams that they've played have the firepower that Michigan does.
Yeah, I think the problem you run into with Michigan is they've shown an ability to adapt throughout the tournament to fit whoever they're playing, which is something I just don't think Loyola Chicago can do, really. I don't think they have the depth of talent that Michigan does. The whole deal with Texas A&M. Oh, well, Texas A&M just dominated down low against North Carolina. Their big men are going to have a huge role to play. What did Michigan do? They just fucking played on the perimeter and shot the lights out and kicked the shit out of them. Like, It wasn't even close. So it's like, I understand they can't do that every game. You know, they're not going to put up 99 points every game, but they've shown an ability to adapt to whoever they're playing. Right. And they still suck, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, Villanova's got to still be the favorite here. Like, they've looked stronger than any other team throughout the tournament. Every single one of their games, they've looked strong.
Yes, they've looked...
And they haven't had any problem. Like, they haven't had any close calls.
God damn it. Really just waiting for West Virginia to not get fucked with seeding.
Yeah, they really did get fucked with
seeding. Because, like, they played a really good first half. I was really pumped up after the first half.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they would have been easily a Final Four favorite had they been in the region that Loyola's in, and also like Virginia's in, because they could have easily just with that spread just cruised all the way there, because like they're just better than all those teams.
I agree.
Quite frankly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, credit to Villanova. Like, I think Jay Wright's probably one of the best coaches in college basketball. And
absolutely.
Like, I like him. He doesn't seem like he's a total douche, which is nice. So, yeah, I think Villanova's still got to be the favorite, but it'll be interesting. I would really hate for Kansas to fuck that up, because I really am I'm tired of them.
Tell me, guys, tell me if this makes sense, you guys. Does it, when I'm looking at this Kansas squad and like the games they've played so far, it just feels like a typical Kansas squad. Like they're just showing up and doing like
Kansas basketball. Yeah, that's just what they do. They're just ever present. You never can put them out of the conversation.
But it hasn't been impressive, right? They've shown up. They've done what they've done. Great.
Yeah, I mean,
the win over Duke was...
The win over Duke, I think, was impressive.
Yeah.
But, like, that being said...
It just feels like par for the course right now with Kansas.
I mean, they won their first-round game by a lot. All their other games, they've literally won by 4 points each game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, who knows, though? I don't know.
But, on the flip side, like we've been talking about, Villanova has been flashy. They show up. They've been great.
Right.
I'm starting to realize the error of my ways, and I should not pick Kansas.
Nah. Duke, really, I think Duke probably should have won that game.
Jesus. Bethany's going to win it all.
I don't... If Michigan makes it to the final game, she wins.
Yeah.
No. Because Villanova's...
Wait, she picked Michigan to win it all?
Yeah.
No wonder she hasn't been bragging to me. That makes way more sense now.
You do know, though, if she wins, it's going to be game over.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Like, it's 7:29 and they still suck. 8:29 Eastern. It doesn't matter to me. The clock is still running as far as I'm concerned. Actually, I think they get to meet one another in the Frozen Four, if I'm correct.
I believe they do.
I don't know if they get to meet each other. There's the potential.
Yeah, there's the potential that they could meet up.
Oh, man, if they do. That would be dope.
Here you go. Brackets.
It's in St. Paul. I should buy ridiculously expensive tickets and go.
2018.
I know they're both in. It's just a matter of...
I don't think they're both in.
When is it?
They play Minnesota Duluth first. No, they're both in, I think.
Is that this weekend?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Michigan plays Notre Dame, and Ohio State plays Minnesota Duluth to determine who goes to the championship game. And they could theoretically play one another in the championship game.
Damn.
That would be Lit.
Lit.
When are these games? April 7th? I would go.
You should go.
Oh.
Take some pictures of video.
God, a chance to... Oh, man. I hate them so much. That would be so much fun. Oh, wait, that's Masters Saturday, too. And Monster Truck Day.
Oh, so that's next weekend. No, you're not. You can't.
Dude, if they go to the championship game, there's a good potential that I'm going to go.
I'm going to kill you.
Wait, I'm sorry that I'm going to go watch Ohio State play Michigan in hockey.
Do you guys have your tickets for Monster Jam?
No, we're going to buy them at the door.
You guys going to do some Tripod Sports coverage while you're there? Think you should put on your best cutoff jeans and a cutoff T-shirt and maybe do a video for us.
Certainly not out of the question.
Pick your favorites. Set up a little tourney pool there at the
Gravedigger.
stadium.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's obviously Gravedigger.
Well, if you're gonna go Gravedigger, then I'm gonna go like Maximum Destruction or something. I don't want to have the same one.
This got off rails real quick.
Okay.
Well,
we're gonna have to. I have to do more research.
All right.
Top there.
Let's go down the results so far. I'm actually in the lead in the bracket challenge. Bethany's up second. Tony No Pants, AJ MR Taylor.
Oh, that's one of my coworkers. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Been trying to figure out who that was.
Yeah.
Ty Boogie 11 or 111 is in fourth place.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Tony No Pants.
That would be my other coworker. He's her husband.
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
She's in fifth. The Queen's in sixth. Aiton's agent 7. Come on, Chappers, where you at?
If Villanova makes moves, then I'm gonna probably move up to like third or something. I can't win it, but
Catman, you're up next in eighth.
That terribly.
Megan Gordon in ninth. Sorry, go ahead, Chappers. Finish up.
I didn't turn out that terribly, but like it was a pretty shitty bracket. I'm pretty disappointed in myself.
And then rounding out the top 10 is Corinne. Might as well just finish out the rest of them. There's only 5 more. Kevin in 11th place.
He sucks.
Troy. Booper Heck. Talking about baseball in 12th place. Bashing Brentley in 13th. Pop Culture Cosmos. Thank you, Gerald, for signing up for the bracket in 14th. Hog Wild. I'm guessing that was Brandy? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Quick Pick, which is Taylor Luger in last place.
Yeah.
Taylor, step up your game, bro.
That sucks. What do you do? Pick Virginia Tech to go all the way?
Arizona.
Oh, well, that's pretty shitty.
I mean,
it's not his fault. Like, that was a perfectly legitimate pick prior to the tournament starting.
Yeah, I mean, we've got $500,000 on your bench.
Especially, going by salary, which I said we should start doing. They would have been up there.
Well, How were we supposed to know that they were going to run out of funds for that?
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was
shit. My mom's electric bill got turned off today. Fuck you. I'm not going to play very hard.
Yeah, I thought they had enough funds to get them through the first weekend, which is why I had them to the Sweet 16, but then I thought they were going to lose because that's when they were going to run out. I was just wrong. I just, I thought they had a couple more days of funds, but they ran out a little early, and it happens,
It does.
They had a $250,000 crack party in their room.
Jesus.
They just blew through all the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but, thus is life.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it is Arizona, so it was probably cocaine instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that crack is a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't pay these kids to do crack. All right.
Yeah. Oh, that was. Silly.
Give them the good stuff. Give them the cocaine.
Yeah. Like these are top class athletes. You don't poison their system with crack. Okay.
No.
You give them the pure stuff.
You get them the pure, uncut Colombian.
The stuff that's going to be out of their system in 48 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
man.
All right. Tournament challenge, though. We do have our flag packs. I am working on that. Troy will be getting his, and whoever wins this year's challenge, if I take it, it goes to the next person down. If I win this year, which I don't think I am. I'd have like zero chance. Correct, Chappers?
Do you have anyone in the final?
Kansas.
Yeah.
You could still win then. I don't think. Does anyone have Kansas winning it all?
Well, I don't have Kansas winning it all. I had UNC, but I had Kansas making it to the final.
But like, does anyone in our thing have them winning it all?
Troy, and it looks like Brandy both have Kansas winning it all.
So.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So
the points difference there is going to be where it's going to.
So yeah, you would need Kansas to go to the final and lose to Loyola. I think you would win then.
Jesus. All right. I'm not winning. But yeah, so the flag prize pack will be going to the next person, or to the winner of the challenge then.
And the Four Loko flag prize pack.
We've got to figure out how we're going to ship that. The Four Loko.
The Four Loko. We could just give someone a stipend to come pick it up at their local grocery store. I don't know.
Stipend. We could subsidize it.
Hit us up when you get your flag. We're going to Venmo you $7.
Yeah, exactly.
Four Loko.
Did you say $7?
Yeah.
It does not cost that much, silly.
I know it doesn't. They can get 2 of them and get weird.
They could get like 4 of them for $7.
Oh no, they can't. That's 2 with
4.
tax.
Oh, that's true. 3.
Yeah,
I think you could get 3.
that's-
You could probably get.
You're undercutting the market value of.
Yeah,
no,
Four
I think you
Loko.
could get. I'm pretty sure you could get 3 Four Locos for $7.
Nuh-uh. Not with tax. No way.
Oh, the tax though. The tax. It's
tax,
close.
yeah.
It's close. It's close.
We'll have to do some
Now I'm
market
curious.
research.
Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe I could go to a liquor store and take
we'll
a
do a
picture
comparative market analysis across all of our listeners' states.
I'll maybe run to the liquor store this weekend in Wisconsin, of course, where it's cheapest.
It'll kill what's ever in your body.
Yeah, and I can. I'll if I can get it under $7, I'll buy 3 of them and take a picture of the receipt. But I might not be able to get it under $7.
I don't think you can.
But it doesn't hurt trying, right?
The Four Loko website says that they cost they're supposed to retail for $3 a piece.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong then. Sorry.
But yeah, we'll Venmo you $7 and you can go buy your own Four Loko.
Sure.
Or if my wife wins, I'll just buy it
for.
and make her drink it.
I don't think she'd do that for us.
No, she would beat me.
She might do it. If we
There's
told
a
her that
0% chance
if we
she's
told her
drinking Four
enough
Loko.
that she wouldn't do it, she might do it.
That doesn't work. Tried that.
All right.
All right.
But that's okay because I'll just drink it.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this the tournament discussion up. Do you guys have a favorite in mind? Is it Villanova? I'm guessing it's
It's
Villanova.
Villanova.
It's Villanova.
I mean,
I think
we'd be
so.
dumb not to take them at this point.
Yeah, I think they've shown. I mean, I picked them to win. Obviously, not in this bracket, which is great. I definitely think they were one of the better teams and probably one of the, I think, the strongest 1 seed. Really, that there was. I don't know. I just trust them in the tournament generally. They they tend to kind of take care of business.
Chappers, anything to add?
Yeah, I think they've played a variety of teams throughout the season, so they're very battle tested. Like, they don't seem to have any issue with different types of teams.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of these teams end up getting surprised by teams they're overlooking, and that just doesn't seem to be an issue with Villanova.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you beat West Virginia by 12, although, I mean, they'd be a tough one to overlook anyway, but just saying.
Yeah, I mean, West Virginia's a tough out.
Guys, LiAngelo Ball's entering the NBA draft.
You can't see it right now, but I'm doing this, like, jerk-off, like, shadow jerk-off move.
I know which one you do. All right, that's the tournament challenge. We've talked about our current bracket, our current challenge standings.
Oh my!
Yeah, I'm fucking stupid right now.
LeBron just fucking dropped a dime to Larry Nance, who put his nuts on somebody's head.
What is that on TV?
TNT, yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
All right, so before we close out here today, I do want to mention that the NASCAR race happened and Clint Boyer
won and had a hell of a celebration, and I now like Clint Boyer exponentially more than I used to.
I've liked him since he said that thing in Sonoma a few years ago about my wife's pregnant this year, which is great because she won't come home intoxicated with all the other wives.
Right. Yeah, he's always, like, I've never disliked him. I've just sort of been indifferent, but now I definitely would consider myself a Clint Boyer fan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that burnout he did coming down the back straightaway where he fucking went into it at like 80 miles an hour. And
just whipped it around on a not very wide track.
It looked like he was going to destroy that car.
Yeah, and he like went into the crowd and like chugged beer with the fans afterwards, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah,
this is what NASCAR is about. Yeah, good for him.
Nuts race. I actually ended up throwing it on in the background as I was doing some work today, and I'd look up every now and then and watch a few laps here and there. So
good for you.
Fun little race to watch. Caution free for the most part. 4 cautions. 2 for the stage breaks. We had 1 for McMurray blowing up, and then there was another random the competition caution.
Are they doing a Martinsville night race this year or 2019?
I believe it's 2019.
That sucks.
I know.
They need to it can't be that hard to install lights there. Just do it, because that's a track.
The lights are in.
Well, they absolutely should just be having a night race there then. That is stupid.
But they don't have electricity.
It's Virginia.
Yeah, but like not the like part of Virginia you're thinking of.
It's true.
I don't really think of whatever.
It's Western Virginia. The part that's close to West Virginia.
Oh God. Schedule.
Anyways, but yeah, so that was a hell of a win by Boyer. Put up some impressive laps and held everyone off. He ran green flag to the end after that last restart. So
I just want justification for why we're not getting a Martinsville night race. That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Like
they've already done a night race there. They did it last fall, I believe.
Was it a Sunday night race?
It was a K&N race, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So
they've
broken in the track at least at that point.
I mean,
all right, let's wrap it up here. We're just running on. Chappers, are you ready to go?
Well, I think we should mention that the NFL created a new catch rule today.
Oh, did it actually go through?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, bring it up. Take it away, Chappers.
So the NFL changed the catch rule.
A pass by a vote of 32-0.
Yeah. Well, they had to like calm the masses. Everyone was bitching about it so goddamn much.
Did Des Bryant get a vote?
Let's see. Approve new catch. Let's see what it says.
What? The Broncos proposed a bylaw today to be able to trade players off of IR, and it was approved by all the teams today. What's the point in that one? I mean, obviously to trade players that are on IR, but where would this be significant?
They also banned lowering the head to initiate contact.
Good.
Wow.
Absolutely good. That's not safe.
Yeah.
You're right. It's not safe, but... Okay.
How many times does Richard Sherman get flagged for that this year?
Oh, God in heaven.
How many times does Vontaze Burfict in the 12 games he plays?
Was it not already an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty?
Not when the player was a runner.
Oh. Really?
Correct.
Okay. Sure.
like, the thing is, Catman, there should, like, players should never have done this.
Right. No,
they should not be
I'm not arguing for it.
I'm not.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not arguing. You're misunderstanding. It just seems to me like, yeah, okay, they passed it. Wow. Like, shocking. Like, it doesn't really seem to be newsworthy to me. Like,
I don't know.
They shouldn't have been doing this anyway, and from what I mean, I guess now that it's applying to everyone, it's a big deal, but I always thought it was no unsportsmanlike conduct penalty anyway, so...
Yeah, but that was only with a defenseless player. Now it's a blanket rule. You cannot put your head down. Wow. And that's the way it should be. Like, it's not safe for the guy hitting, and it's not safe for the guy he's trying to hit, and it's not even a good way to tackle somebody. I don't understand why players even do it. It's stupidity.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
Oh, no, and the Patriots met with Johnny Manziel today?
Yes!
Apparently he's sober now. Like, he's, like, gone through his...
He's apparently bipolar as well.
Yeah, I read about that the other day. All right, which is not surprising.
No.
Okay, so here's the new catch rule. It says, the new rules defining a catch include, number 1, control the ball. Number 2, 2 feet down or another body part. Number 3, a football move such as a third step, reaching or extending for the line to gain, or the ability to perform such an act.
So is that third one just the catch-all of, yeah, like if he could have taken another step?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean...
It's like he got 2 down and then he gets hit, and but the
like,
possibility was there that he could have taken that step?
Or like the ability to reach the ball over to the line to gain, but they didn't do it because, like, there's no point. There's no line to gain, so why would you reach the ball out?
Okay. Interesting. How do we feel about that, guys?
I think it's fine. I think it's good. The one thing I wonder about is how does that affect the classic going to the ground with the ball and, like, hitting the ground and having the ball jar loose. Like, I'm not sure what this counts as now.
Right. I mean, is this going to affect our game watching? I mean,
well, that's what I'm trying. Like, I have very little opinion on this until I see it in practice.
Yeah, I mean, like how's it going to affect the way we watch games? Is this going to lead to more reviews is what I'm getting at.
I think it's going to lead to fewer reviews, but who fucking knows? I mean, this,
right.
Like,
weren't we trying to simplify this catch rule? And even reading that, there's still a lot of questions to be answered.
Yeah, but I think that's why I think if they did anything, they simplified it. I think it's a much simpler rule. I agree,
but it's the questions just haven't. I guess the questions are still there, and they'll get answered. It's just
right.
We've got a baseline rule. We've got to set some precedent here.
Yeah, but that's the give and take, because if you have a simple rule, there's going to be some gray area where you're like, well, what is that? Right. That's why the rule is so complicated, is it was designed to cover everything, and it got out of control, and then people freaked out about it. Now it's going to be too vague, and people are going to freak out about it. But, like, the fact of the matter is, we're either going to just deal with it or just have a fit every time it comes up. Like, they can't make a perfect rule.
Right.
Does Brian can.
Breaking news: sources say Brock Osweiler is struggling with confidence after.
I heard that. Someone tweeted that. You're right.
Wait, yeah. So wait, where is he playing next year? He signed with somebody.
I don't know. Did he actually sign with somebody?
I thought so.
I will.
Somebody took on that contract. Oh, the Dolphins.
Oh
The
yes.
Dolphins.
Oh yes. Continue.
Does that mean Matt Moore is gone? Is Matt Moore on the market?
Matt Moore's old, isn't he?
Although Jay Cutler's done, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. I think he is, but I hope he is because I want to see him in the booth.
Yeah, I do too.
He can't be worse than Romo.
So, oh yeah, because Tannehill will be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. On his reconstructed ACL that they didn't think was a tear, but it was a tear because their training staff is retarded.
Yeah.
I'm getting frustrated.
Why are you getting frustrated?
Cavs are not playing very well. They're getting dicked on right now.
Oh.
They're playing piss poor defense. It's really bad. LeBron's trying to... He's only 2 games away from Michael Jordan on consecutive double-digit games. He has 864 of them. If he gets 867 of them, he will surpass Michael Jordan.
What the?
That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's been playing out of his goddamn mind lately.
Yeah, I don't know if he found the Fountain of Youth somewhere.
Yeah, he's playing as
Cleveland.
well. Yeah, I don't understand it. And he's
Like-
actually played every fucking game this year.
I think it's further proof that like they have not cleared all the nuclear contaminants out of Lake Erie.
Yeah, he's physically the fact that he's in physically, it's nuts.
Like he's probably going to play, God, knock on wood, he's going to play all 82 games this year and still be like ready to go for the playoffs.
They said since like I don't know if it was like since February 1st or something like that.
Yeah.
He is averaging I believe it's like 29.5 points and like 10 rebounds and 10 assists.
Yeah, he's averaging a triple-double, I know, since then, I think.
But also like 30 points too. Like he's just doing everything. And
he had 19
looks
assists
good.
the other day.
He looks fucking good too.
Looks really good. Yeah. So that's what I'm excited about, obviously. I've been watching the Cavs a ton lately. I love LeBron.
I know you do.
Were you trolling that one night, Connor, when you said he wasn't that good? Were you just trying to upset me?
Yes.
Oh, see, I couldn't tell.
Because, like, he had just dicked on somebody, and I was just like, guys, LeBron sucks.
Yeah.
Like, just because it was, like...
I didn't
that's what
see it till
some
the next
idiot would
morning,
say.
so I didn't have a chance
Like,
to
he just-
react.
That was, like, right after he just dicked on somebody. He dropped, like, 40 points and, like, fucking 15 rebounds or some shit like that.
God, he's neat.
Oh, Catman, did you listen to any more of that Michael Rappaport podcast?
No, I did not. I listened to the other part. I like Michael Rappaport, but to be honest with you, I don't know if you know much of... Did you, like, read anything about the whole Barstool Sports thing?
I didn't. All I heard was what he talked about.
Yeah,
to
it's
catch our
like-
listeners up, it was like they had a parting of ways.
They had a really nasty parting of ways, and I don't really care all that much. Like, Barstool Sports to me is hilarious. Like, it's not necessarily somewhere that I'm not like a diehard Barstool guy. But I don't know. Ever since then, I just kind of view Michael Rappaport in this, like, kind of sad, desperate light. Like, that's kind of what he seems to be like to me.
Yeah.
So I just don't take him all that seriously.
He went ham on Johnny Manziel on that shit though,
Which was funny. I mean, he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
But, like, then he started talking about all the Barstool stuff, and I kind of just got irritated.
Folks, I'll put a link to that podcast in our show notes. It's the Joey Diaz Church of What's Happening Now podcast, and they had Michael Rappaport on, and he talked about his experience working with Barstool Sports and why they parted ways. Interesting discussion. What else? Anything else from the NFL Rules Committee today? Chappers?
No.
Okay. That's where we were, and then we got sidetracked on something.
It's all good.
All right. You ready to go with your Four Loko, though?
Let's give it a shot. I'm battling an ailment here, and I might start coughing uncontrollably, but, thus is life.
It's true.
So, oh shit, it's already coming. So anyway, I hope Mrs. Chappers pulls off this victory with Michigan, so that I can watch her make me proud and drink an ice cold Four Loko.